Hello, this is Sten. Today I'm going to show you a performance tutorial. This information is gathered from different sources and is based on my personal experience as player and coach. So what to do to increase profit from poker by 300%? Note down your volume goal, always have it, and always have schedule as well. And I'm going to give you a frame to create a goal based on rapid planning method by Tony Robbins. We need four things: the idea, the why, the what, and the how. Let me explain more in depth what do we mean by that. The idea is just an area you set a goal around. It might be to win money, to play perfect volume, or to lose weight, and so on. The why. The why is super essential. It's the deepest reason why do you follow what are you going to do. If you construct just your to-do list, we usually struggle to follow to do it because we lose the reason why we're going to make these things done. So spend some time and think about reasons. Why do you do poker? To help family, to buy a new car, just to become best in the world? It should be your reason. Next we have the what, and it's a specific goal you want to achieve. How much do you need to play to achieve your why? Calculate hourly here, figure out how many hours do you need to play each day. For entities, have tournament list. Create it smartly, know how long your tournaments run in order to construct the best schedule and perform better. Don't forget about study time, how important it is at the moment, and what should be your current play-study ratio. I prepared an example for you. By thinking about why, Julian gets to the what number of 5,000 a month, this amount of money he needs to earn monthly in order to follow his goal. Julian has 69 GPV at Speed and Go 60s. We will use this number to figure out how many games he needs to play monthly. This is his graph with the previous results. Julian is stake player with 50% cut. He increases his cut by 5% by using green token promo. In order to get things simple, we don't get into other promotions or bonus payments that might make his cut higher. So by dividing 5k by 55%, we get to 9k. This should be his monthly profit in order to get 5,000 to his pocket. Let's use programs, Wong Sim, to figure out how many games he needs to play monthly. So we use his GPV 69 chips. I as well excluded top 1 jackpot here. And rake back is 5%. We play stars at the moment. And he needs to play 2k games in order to have expected profit of almost 9.5k. So his monthly goal should be 2k or slightly less than this number in order to earn 9.5k and have 5.2k plus to his bank account. So monthly target volume is 2k games. And we have the how, and the how is the execution. It's an action to make your goal real. In order to make your goal real, you need schedule. Schedule is our how. Super important. Following your schedule makes hitting your goals and your targets automatic. Volume is a muscle. Think about it like about muscle. And here you need to know several things. If your current goal is way higher than your current volume, you can't jump immediately. So think what is the difference between your current volume and your target goal. and make small steps in order to get to your target volume. Don't burn out yourself. Decide how many days you will play. I advise to have 36 hours off from poker and PC in a week. Decide what day you will work till, let's say, 6 p.m. and after 6 p.m. you start to have your 36 hours off. Spend it with your family, have a rest. It's your weekend. You really need these refreshing hours in the long run. Divide weekly target by working days to get your daily volume target. Schedule 30 minutes before your first session for warm-up. Schedule breaks. For breaks between sessions, follow the rules. When you have a break between your sessions, don't spend time near PC. Do warm-up or exercise. It could be any dynamic 5-minute warm-up you search on YouTube. It might be stretching. It might be some abdominal muscles exercises, and they are just good to warm you up as well. They don't require any warm-up. They are safe to do. Just some crunches or something like that. Push-ups, squats, great to make you awake, especially if you wake up early in the morning. Depending on your physical condition and weight, this exercise might require warm-up. And Google proper push-ups and squats technique. Don't lift your heels while you do squats. Don't let your knee to move too much forward, and so on. Pull-ups or hang on a bar. If you don't have horizontal bar, suggest to make one. Gives nice and essential stretching for the spine. Very nice feeling after we sit during our session. And rumble roller. This is my personal favorite for morning routine, as well as daily routine actually. Google it, buy one. It looks like this. Very nice to do in the morning. You feel like refreshed after you do an exercise. And about playing strategies, there are different, and I will just list few that I think are the most effective. Keep in mind the duration of your sessions might depend on how many tables do you play, what games, and mainly how trained you are. Volume is a muscle. So if you are playing 12 tables at 15s, it's pretty hard to maintain 4 sessions a day for 90 minutes each. But if you are playing like 2 tables, it's pretty easy doable. And again, remember that it develops over time. Train, train, train. So system number 1, you play first session between 45 and 90 minutes, then you have 15 minutes break, and you get back to the second session. Between second and third session, you have a longer break. You can go for a lunch, take 20-minute nap, do some maybe more advanced workouts, and so on. I suggest you not to spend this break time near PC, right? And then you have your third session, and between third and fourth session you have small break again. 55-minute sessions and 5-minute break in the end of every hour. Well, it's kind of MTT style, and I found it actually very, very efficient way to grind spins as well. Especially if I mix MTTs and spins, it forces, like by playing MTT, I force myself to not quit earlier. As well, I know that I have only these 5-minute breaks in the end of an hour, so I spend this time very efficiently. So just check out again rules about how to take a proper break. And playing sets. Open 4 tables same time, finish them all, then open new tables. So you open tables by doing sets, and your goal could be to open like 8 sets, to grind 8 sets and then have a break. Try all of them, find out what suits you the most, in the best way. Don't forget to schedule theory sessions. All options work here, before or after play session, before sleep. Advantage of doing theory before your grind session is that it gives you very nice warm-up before you grind, and as well it's the best connection between theory and practice. Advantage of doing session before you go to sleep is same as to read before bed. You memorize information well. And some other important things to do: make your clean desk. Our brain works the way that it gives like attention, it knows everything you have around. So less useless things you have around, better it is for your brain and for your focus. Turn phone off, minimize all distractions, very, very important. Nowadays people are too addicted to phones, and for us poker professionals, we need to minimize every distraction, and I just encourage you to just turn your phone off for 5 hours of grind or something. Nothing would happen. It's super nice feeling. It helps you to be more focused, and it's even nice to turn on your phone after your grind, and you can kind of anticipate it, even just read new messages and so on, and you will feel well deserved after you finish your session. Same for Skype, Discord, Facebook, YouTube. Just think for a moment about what all of that gives you in terms of EV. In best case scenario, it's 0 EV for us during our grind sessions. Most likely it's minus EV, right? We get some messages, we are disrupted, we are not focused anymore, we lose some hands that we could play better, or you might be just, you start to watch YouTube videos and then your whole session just ruins. Same as your dreams and goals. Have a bright light in a room. Well, environment. Try not, don't grind in a dark room. Very important. I advise players to grind like early in the morning. I don't think that grind at night, I don't think that you can maintain it for a long period of time, and I had experience of doing it for several years. I did it, and later on I realized that I was even in a kind of depression because well, I guess it as well depends where do you live, but for me, like, my health went down. I felt bad. I can't get enough hours, good quality hours of sleep. So yeah, environment is very important. Think about yours. Try to organize your room well, have a bright light, and I suggest you to grind in the morning, at the daytime, not at night. Even if you think that night grind, like you have better hours there, more fishes and so on, no, in the end you would lose more money by doing it in most cases, just because you will feel worse, you will grind less, you will burn out sooner, and you have worse connection with the world actually. Wake up early in the morning, have your 5 hours, 8 hours of work, then go for a walk, talk with people, have real life. Yeah, it's just a small advice: be warm, cold drains extra energy. This one I got from Elliot, I think, from Elliot's video pack. And prepare water to drink. Always have water near you. drink it during your sessions, drink water during your breaks. Consider standing desk. That's what I do lately. I grind like standing and sitting too, so I use mixture, and I don't have standing desk. I just lift my monitor up and I grind by using controller from PlayStation 4. I can help you to configure it. I can tell you what programs you need in order to configure and make your grind possible from controller. It works great, just awesome. It's comfortable for hands. It gives some opportunities like to be standing, to move your legs around. Super nice. Can for sure extend durations of our sessions as well as improve our health. Alright, and join our Discord mentoring and mindset group. Feel free to leave messages there, share your experience. See ya, good luck.